What's up, guys? Welcome back to Brianinja, another video. Today we have obstacle of the week, which is a weekly challenge where we build an original obstacle concept and try our best to complete it. We'll see how we do on today's course, guys. Wish me luck. Alright, guys, unfortunately we're currently down 2-4 for the season. Let's see if we can turn that around on today's obstacle, the Clothesline 3.0. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how the other half live an obstacle of the week. And by the other half I mean the Amish, because today we have the Clothesline back again. We had this in the first and second season, but today we have it again, much harder. I'm going to show you how it changed right now. So yes, we've had Clothesline the last 2 seasons, but this time we have an even harder one. We have 9 bars and some other added challenges as well. We're gonna start with the shorts. We have to grab onto these shorts, then reach for the shirt, then the sweatpants, then the underwear. We have to avoid the hanger. We can't knock off the hanger or else we're out. We lose an attempt, so we have to go straight from here to the underwear, then to the shirt, which is hanging on the outside bar, then to these tiny socks, which is gonna be tough, then to these 2 muscle shirts, and then we can go to the net. We cannot knock this shirt off in the process. That's another hanger that we can't knock off. So we cannot knock over the clothing. Once we get to this net, it's like a checkpoint in which we go to this shirt up here, which we have to move across this whole beam. We have to jump this shirt across the whole beam or slide it or whatever to get to the end. And then we have to go into a laundry basket to win. That's like the finish line. Let's see how this goes, guys. You guys already know it's gonna be a big grip killer, so we're gonna do our best. I won this last season, so maybe we can do it again, but it's gonna be a big grip killer, the whole thing. I'm glad we have a checkpoint there. I'm glad I made that idea, because otherwise it'd be a very long thing to do at once. 10 attempts. Alright, guys, here we go with attempt number 1. This is gonna be a hard challenge to win for sure, but it's gonna be this or a tap out challenge, so I had to choose. But here we go, we're making some good progress here. Whoops. The underwear fell under there, and I fell off the bar. I didn't really lose grip there, I just grabbed it unevenly and it slipped. You never want underwear to slip, even in this challenge. Alright, guys, 1 attempt down. That was decent for the first attempt, but we definitely don't want to waste any more attempts. Let's go for number 2. Alright, guys, attempt number 2 is officially underway, sorry, force of habit. But here we go, we're going across the beam here, getting back to the underwear that fell last time, and failing again. Those underwear are ripping, guys. I'm kind of nervous because they're all ripping. This challenge is probably the best way for me to ever buy clothes, because I never just go out and buy clothes. But I might have to replace some clothes after this one. One of the other difficulties of this is that they're kind of misaligned this year. Last year, they're kind of more like easier to go back and forth. This year, they're kind of in like a swirling pattern. So you have to go kind of all around the beam with both hands. It's all intentional, but it's gonna make it a lot harder. I'm gonna grab these higher up so they don't rip. Alright, guys, I never thought I'd have to say this, but my underwear might be my downfall in this challenge. But hopefully we'll get past it here on our 3rd attempt. We're getting back to it, and we're about to get both hands on it, and we got up to it this time. Now we're onto the shirt, which is on another beam, which is pretty tricky because it's to the side. Now we're going back to the middle with the socks, which are very small. I tried to re-grip it and the sock went flying up. Alright, guys, let's take a close look at what went wrong here. I reached for a sock and I grabbed it and I tried to adjust my grip right there, but it bounced up and I lost my grip and I couldn't recover. I'm wasting too much grip here, guys. I don't like that. Alright, guys, here we go with attempt number 4 to settle the score, and hopefully much more. But we're getting back to the underwear. Let's see if we can get past this again. It's pulling down, but we're through it again. Now we're gonna get back to the socks and try that again. Hopefully it won't bounce up this time. We have one hand on it, and we just went straight to the muscle shirt from there. And we have to get both hands on the white shirt to transition to the net, which is a very tough move, because these are very hard to grip. So as you can see, I'm kind of sliding down, losing my grip. I'm really trying, but no. My grip is dead. Alright, guys, attempt number 5 is coming up. Here we go. These first few aren't really common to fail, but they do drain your grip for the future, so they're not easy by any means. And that shirt fell off right there, so the laundry's getting a bit dirty. But here we go. I had to make a quick move to the socks, but I pulled the sock right off. So just to clarify, we have to get both hands on the white shirt before going to the net. So we can't just make a one-hand reach for it. We have to transition to the white fully and then go, which is tough because it's a small shirt. And just, your grip is dead at that point. But 5 attempts down. My fingers are down. Hopefully this challenge is going down, but I'm not sure. Alright, guys, 5 attempts left. Let's get it. I really don't want to squander the grip I have left. So let's just get it right here and give ourselves some time for the last part. For the second part. This is kind of a counterintuitive clothesline because the clothes get more dirty as I go. But despite that, we're trying anyway. And we got caught behind the shirt and failed. I tried to go around the back. It didn't work. Alright, guys, here the hanger had the unintentional effect of blinding me and obscuring my vision, so I couldn't grab the next one. I wasn't expecting that. At this point, I kind of want to plot my moves out, so I'm going to try to think about it. So I'm going to do both hands here, reach for this one. Here, 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 here. Just this one, just this sock probably. These pants, this shirt, swing both hands on that. I don't know if that helped at all, but I'm trying to like plan it. So I'm not like stumbling in the air trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna grab the inside of the pants. I don't know if that'll help, but actually I'm not. It's not gonna help, I can tell. All right, guys, here we go on attempt number 7. Lucky number 7, let's see if it is. But here we go back to underwear. We're getting better at that point, but now we still have a couple more tricky moves to go, including these socks, which we failed before. But we got both hands in this. I could have grabbed that, but like it fell down, it got all stretched out, I couldn't do it. 3 attempts left, guys. We're not even gonna have that many attempts on this last thing, so we need to get there now. Because that might take some trial and error as well. I think this part is like the harder part, but this part isn't gonna be easy. The final part isn't gonna be easy either. The socks are getting me, man. Just gotta trust it and go. My fingers are dead. I wish I was allowed to use chalk on these challenges, but that would defeat the purpose of grip strength training, so we're not gonna do it, but it would help here. All right, 20 seconds. I'm gonna count down from 20 just to like feel like I give myself a rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't even bend my fingers to count. That's not a good sign. But let's go. 3 attempts left. Let's get it here. Everything we have, make it to the net, then we'll worry about the rest later. Let's just get to the net. All right, guys. That last attempt was a bit of a kick in the pants because I'm hanging from pants. But here we go on our 8th attempt. Let's see if we can do better here. We kind of got twisted up there, but we adjusted and we grabbed the undies and the shirt. Now to the socks, which are very tricky, but we got both hands on it and made it. Now we have to make that tricky move with both hands to the white, and we did it. Yes, to the net. All right, we get to come down so we can adjust the camera because I couldn't fit everything comfortably in frame, so I'm so glad we made it to the end. All right, guys, so we have our 3 attempts to get from here with the shirt all the way down to this laundry basket. We have to hop it along the beam, drag it along the beam, whatever, but just using the shirt and not the top of the beam, because that would be nice, but we can't. So we start from the net, go there. Even this reach out is kind of weird. All right, guys, you hear me right there? That reach is very awkward because it's to the side, but here we go. We have to avoid knocking that shirt off the hanger, which we almost did, but luckily we avoided it. Now we have to slide down the track to the, never mind. Not like this, man. That kills your grip even more though, hopping it like that. That thing is like no traction. I thought it was gonna slide like not easily, but I thought it would go, but that made a quarter of the way and barely. That cost a lot of grip. Is there a way we could jump it across? That's my question. Is there a way we could jump it across the beam? So whatever we have right now, we need to give it. I think I was grabbing it pretty low, so I'm gonna grab it higher up so I have more leverage. I don't know if that's even the right term, but like higher up so I can get it through quicker. You know what I mean? I think I'll have more like control over it than if I'm hanging from the very end, if I'm like right near the top. Not at the top, but near the top. Unfortunately, even the starting angle with the net is like not ideal. Then we gotta land in this laundry basket. I mean, we could technically do a dismount from wherever we want, but we have to end up in here and not break it because that won't go over well either. So I can't do that. But I need to win this, guys. This gonna be a tough season, so if we can win this one, that would be nice. 2 attempts. All right, guys, 2 lives left, and we still have a lot to learn, obviously, with the shirt slider, so we have to be careful here not to waste our lives. So we're gonna get to this shirt again. We're trying to get in a good grip because it's an awkward angle. Like I said, I'm trying to grab them separately. No, I dropped the shirt. Okay, so it comes down to my last attempt, guys. It's a very rough position to be in. We need a bit of a Hail Mary here to make it. And as you can see, we're kind of struggling to even get to the shirt. And then it's a matter of sliding down the track, which we couldn't do last time. We almost lost it right there. The thing almost got off the track, but we kept it on. Now we have to jump to the end. I'm using all my power here, but we still have a little bit to go. Come on, Brian. Yes. Yes. Phew. Rinse and repeat, guys. We did it, thankfully. And my poor shirt looks muddy. But I'm so glad we did that, guys. I wasn't sure at the end there, but grabbing it higher up and both both sleeves separately was the answer. So I'm glad we got that. Phew. That helps us score a lot. So I'm really happy about that, guys. This was a good challenge. It was kind of frustrating at first, but we got the hang of it and we figured out the socks and we figured out this beam. So it all went well. Wait a second, now I have a problem because I don't know what this shirt is. I thought it was like plain. It's not my shirt. I actually didn't know that. It's my sister's shirt. Because it was inside out, I thought it was my plain gray shirt. All right, let's hope she doesn't watch this video on this will clean very well. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Peace out. All right, guys, we finally got a win, and now it's 3-4. Until next week.